deficits in the country, slash the prices of staple foods, and even create opportunities for farmers, maybe even remove the middlemen and make the cost of food even more expensive. So all those things are possible, but do we have the data? Do we have the ability to do these things with the kind of information we have now? How much of that is usable? Is it because before you can use data, you need to have it clean, because there's a lot of information, but how much of it is usable? So those are the kind of things you need to first of all look into before you say you can even build out anything. But there's a lot of hope. I know that there's a lot of
Welcome to another episode of Value Seller Talks with Deepak Bajaj, where we met visionaries who are transforming the communities with innovation, integrity, and impact. Our guest today is BABASOLA, who is a versatile and result-oriented technological expert whose career embodies excellence in project delivery, organizational development, and next-generation telecommunication. He is certified in PMP, Scrum, Six Sigma, and ITIL, which brings a rare combination of technical mastery and business acumen. What sets BABASOLA apart is his ability to blend vision with execution. And mark my words, this is not an easy task. So his work spans network operation, infrastructure design, and migration, fiber and wireless rollout, which is his forte, data center builds, and customer enablement, where he has consistently streamlined processes, improved productivity, and maximized ROI. And most of the people are unaware about it, that he is known as a trusted leader, coach, and mentor who inspired his fellow members to achieve how to perform under the pressure and deliver the results against tight deadlines. So welcome, BABASOLA, on the sets of Value Seller Talks.
Thank you so much, Deepak. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm looking forward to the discussion. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. And thank you for taking the time of yours. I know we are sitting at a different time zone.
Yeah.
You are at the eastern part of we are in Chicago or in New York.
I'm currently in Virginia, North Virginia. Yeah.
So cute. But thanks for taking time out.
Thank you.
So, BABASOLA, your achievements, your accomplishment, and the list is so long. But we would like to understand from you, who is a BABASOLA?
All right. Thanks again, Deepak. So I would say my career started, over 20 years ago. I initially started as an user support engineer. And the company I worked for then was a Dell supplier in Nigeria then, and we were stationed in different places. So one of my tasks was to ensure that our clients' laptops, desktops, servers were running well, running the latest software, ensuring that the hardware was running well as well, and also fix any problems. So that is where my career started. Today, I'm building data centers across the world. I'm building software, creating solutions using AI, machine learning. So I have gone through I would say, the entire course of IT service management and to be where I am today. So in a nutshell, I'm a technological expert, I would say, in my own field, having had this experience over 20 years, having coached lots of people, having managed lots of people in the field and directly. So that is who, in a short nutshell, I would say who I am. I'm just someone that loves technology, loves to play with new things, loves to play with new technology and new things that would make life easier for people, make people's businesses more efficient, make their operations run faster, better, and let them make more money. Yeah. So
Oh, I love the last time and make more money.
we all do, right?
Right. But
Yeah.
the way I understand about you, or as per your journey started from Africa, but now you are into
Yes.
the USA. So
Yes.
how, first of all, first congratulations for reaching to that height where
Hmm.
the most
Thank
of the
you.
people have not even dreamed for, and you have achieved
Mm.
that. But would like to understand how's your journey in the African side, when you were in Africa, and now the how it
Mhm.
has been changed when you are dealing with a totally different developed Western world.
Mm. Okay, so in Africa, infrastructure is a problem, right? So there are lots of power cuts. There's a lot of infrastructural challenges that typically you would not find in the Western world, right?
Mm,
So in Africa, you have to be able to plan ahead for a lot of eventualities. So if you're building, for example, a base station, you have to make sure you have your base station connected to the national grid. Then you have a generator. Then you have a backup solar system to make sure your base station doesn't go down. So
mm,
you are planning for 99.9999%
yeah.
availability in case of a power grid failure, or in case your generator breaks down, or in case it gets stolen, because that also happens in Africa, unfortunately. One of those that is one of the challenges of building infrastructure, technological infrastructure in Africa.
Mm,
But as time has gone by, a lot of advancement has also come up. People are thinking ahead. People are strategizing. Companies are determining other ways to mitigate all these kind of infrastructure challenges, and it's working. It's working for Africa. Things are getting better. It's not where we want it to be, but things are getting a lot better. So that's one of the challenges we've had. Knowledge is another problem that we also have in Africa, and there's a lot of independent organizations and that are working towards building this knowledge in our youth to ensure that they can stand up at par with someone that's educated in the Western world. And that is also working out well. There are lots of companies that are springing up, startups that are springing up, that are teaching people, teaching youngsters new technology and helping them to even practice this technology firsthand, so that they can learn fast, because that's the best way to learn, when you're into it and you're actually doing the work, aside from just learning the theory behind it. So those are the kind of things that I see happening in Africa compared to the Western world, where we don't have infrastructural challenges like power failures and people ripping your fiber out of the ground, or people ripping your copper out of the ground, like it happens in Africa sometimes. So that's a huge difference, in terms of being in Africa and being in the United States today. So I would say uh, Africa is not where we want it to be,
mm,
but there's definitely huge steps in the right direction.
mm. And how's your journey, moved towards the Western side? How you moved to USA? Uh,
Oh wow. I would say that was just pure determination,
mm,
because like you mentioned, a lot of people have dreamt about this but haven't been able to achieve it. I've always dreamt of being here, working in the United States, and I put my heart to it. I worked very hard. I ensured that there was no day after I decided that I'd like to move to the United States. There was no day I didn't do one thing in that direction. Either talk to someone about it, write an email, send an SMS message or a WhatsApp call. I ensured that I did something every day in the direction of where I wanted to get to. So this is what I advise people that still want to come here or want to go to the Western world. There's nothing wrong with it. Make sure that you're determined. Make sure you have a vision. Make sure you have a mindset of who you want to be, essentially, and keep at it. There's a lot of roadblocks. There's a lot of challenges that they will face, and that I faced, and by the grace of God, I was able to overcome to be where I am today. But it is not impossible. It is not impossible. It is very, very achievable, and I do encourage anyone that's still interested to be here and to do come. Yeah.
With so much of age and with a family with you, now
Mhm.
it's a dream come true. So congratulations once again. But again,
Yeah.
this is you have not reached to that level, right? Again,
Mhm.
the spending a lot of time, the all of your life right now, yeah, in
Mhm.
the Africa and then moving along with the family. Then how is the difficulty which you are facing right now, and how you are mitigating it, especially from the kids' perspective?
Oh wow. Okay. So, well, I came with my family, and I have a daughter. She's in ninth grade now, and she's doing beautifully well. She's integrated well into her school. She's made beautiful friends, wonderful people. Personally, I have also managed to integrate myself with the community, doing volunteer work. I did volunteering with the Project Management Institute. I was a director for operations for a year in the Dallas chapter of PMI.
Mm.
I wrote a book that was accepted into the McKinney Library system.
Wow.
So I found a way of integrating myself into the community, beautiful people around us, welcoming people, lots of people with warm hearts and they're willing to help when you ask them for help. So I can say that it's been easy because culturally it's very different. The United
Mm.
States and Nigeria are two different countries, but there are wonderful people here. United States is a country of diverse people from various parts of the world, so you meet very interesting people, very loving people, welcoming people, and they've helped me to really integrate and settle down.
Mm. And nowadays, with the new tariff coming up and a lot of negative sentiments are going in the USA side, and the
Hmm.
immigrations,
Hmm.
the workers, the immigrant workers are getting a lot of
Hmm.
challenge. Are you also
Yeah.
feeling that the similar heat, or are these are
Um,
just rumors?
Personally, no. But I do see a lot of people. I read a lot of stuff about people going through the challenges. But the truth is that the United States is a sovereign country, and they decide who want to be uh, where they
Mm.
in the country whenever they want them to be in the country. So um, I think they're doing the right thing for for everyone. I think the administration right now is doing what is best for the country right now, looking for people that are only skilled and will be able to make the impact that they really want, and not just anybody that feel that they want to come here should come here. So I believe it's a step in the right direction, building that country which is a vision for everybody to live happily and peacefully and safely as well. Went in college, my mindset was that I wanted to solve a problem for agriculture in Nigeria, right? And build systems, build equipment that would solve the problem of shortage of food in the country, But when I left school, that was when IT had started to boom, real boom in Nigeria then. So I went straight into IT. I did a lot of certifications, Microsoft, Cisco, Dell, and the whole lot of it. So I moved into IT management, and then I moved into telecommunications. And so, in a way, they may seem different, but they are all connected, because this is all technology we're talking about. And I remember from the days of building circuits, PDH circuits to SDH circuits, then to DWDM circuits. And, so it might, like I said, it might seem different, but they're all connected. And, building out data centers today is just like icing on the cake,
Yeah.
because having the understanding of how computers work, how systems work, how you can interconnect computers on a network, both locally and on a wide area network using satellite systems, using high-speed fiber connectivity into building data centers makes you know that, okay, so it's just like you're climbing a ladder, right? So from the basics all the way to be able to build infrastructure that is housing millions and millions of transactions from different devices from all over the world at the same time. So, like you said, it might seem different, but it's
Mm.
all connected.
But again, as I understand, coming from a developing country, right?
Mhm.
And how as a person, how much difficulty you face while learning these things? Because I think the talent, there's always a gap in the right talent and the skills in that country, in most of the developing countries, right? So one is a theoretical, and another one is making it practical, which is usable,
Mhm.
right, into a
Mhm.
developing the skills. How your experience held in that space, in that domain?
Um, So it's like I said, it's about your determination to learn, right?
Mm,
Your determination to want to share, and also your determination to want to teach.
mm,
And that's been my philosophy. As I grew through my career, I had the opportunity to learn a lot of things from the company I work for, go through several trainings, share my experiences, and also teach people that are coming behind me. So together we're able to grow. And as technological advances came on, we adapted those technologies, learned new things, and practice those things in the organization, and come up with solutions that worked for the organization that I was with then. And that is what has been my philosophy throughout my career.
it's a very important message which you have given. Most of the
Mhm.
people actually left their dreams,
Mhm.
they pull themselves back, and the
Mhm.
only thing with which they give as a blame or as an excuse is the
Mhm.
non-availability of the resources.
Mhm.
Now they don't become resourceful. They just
Yeah.
blame, maybe to the
Yeah.
government, maybe to the institute, maybe to
Mhm.
the ecosystem where they are
Mhm.
living into. But your journey is really a lot of creates a lot of inspiration and motivation to
Mhm.
many professionals who are actually moving, want to move to the next step. Thank you, Beth, for that particular bringing that particular topic. Uh, Today, if I'm talking with you and if I'm not talking about AI, the story will always remain incomplete. So we want to
Mhm.
learn that how you see AI and what is the future of AI in the technology.
Wow, okay. The way I see AI is I see AI as currently a lot of people do not understand the power behind artificial intelligence, and a lot of people still don't know what it is.
Mm,
And in fact, its full emergence hasn't been exposed yet. So AI is a powerful tool. I see it as a powerful tool, and I see it as an assistant right now. That is what I can say in layman's terms. I can
mm,
say AI is an assistant. We have been able to build systems that would help you organize your day, help you organize your notes, help you organize your meetings, help you take your notes and meeting notes, and help you write code, help you do a lot of things, that was not possible before. AI can connect your WhatsApp messages to help you book calls with your clients, with your customers. There are a lot of solutions that AI can do for you today. So today, AI is an enabler of different aspects of business and different aspects of your personal world. So that's the way I see AI. But tomorrow, there's still a lot to come. There is a lot to come in terms of what AI can do. In one of the articles I wrote on how AI can be harnessed in building out data centers and ensuring that data centers does not consume so much energy as it is today, I envisage a future where uh, quantum calculations using AI can be used to share energy amongst data centers. So if a data center, for example, isn't using so much energy or it's not requiring so much energy, can be shared amongst data centers real time, depending on the amount of workload that each data center is carrying at that point in time. So AI has a long way to go, and we haven't even tapped into it yet. I mean, so it's huge, and it's going to get bigger. That's the future I see for AI and how much it can impact our lives.
I heard you multiple times talking about ethics in AI. What exactly is
Hmm.
that?
So, well, how we can ensure that AI is guardrailed, you
Hmm.
understand? We must ensure that we have guardrails uh, that is protecting people when they're using AI, because there's a tendency for that power to be abused, right? And that could be dangerous. It could be dangerous for people. It could be dangerous for countries. It could be dangerous to communities, and to personal lives as well.
Hmm.
So those guardrails be um, must be entrenched in how AI is built in all the different systems which we're using it for, so that there is no abuse, and also that there's no infringement of laws in the countries where people are actually using them for whatever it is that they're being used for. So it's important that ethics in AI also, talking about ethics in AI, we're also talking about ensuring that, what people are putting out there is genuine information, not cooked up information. People just pick up things from ChatGPT and from other AI LLMs and just put it out there, So those kind of things have to be guardrailed, so that the kind of knowledge that has been put out there is what is tested and has been tried, and it's not misleading. So it's very, very important that ethics and guardrails are put in place to guide the use of AI.
Very important message, and I
Hmm.
think this itself is a $1 trillion economy, because now if
Hmm.
everyone is relying on the AI, even the emails are written, even everything is taking
Yeah.
the shape under the AI roof, under the AI
Yeah.
umbrella, then definitely we have to be make sure that the information process should be ethical and the result should
Hmm.
not be in that mode which could cheat anyone.
Yeah.
Uh,
Exactly.
but if I want to give you one magic wand, and I want to say,
Mm.
whatever you want to do, blockchain, AI, security, ethics, responsibility, what will you do it for your community? How you will transform your community?
Mm. That's a good question. If I had a magic wand, right, and the power of that wand would be uh, AI. Wow, there's a lot I could do, you know. And the basis of everything, essentially, like we just talked about, is about ethics and making sure that there are guardrails to the use of AI. That's one thing that will be the basis of whatever it is I'm trying to create. And then build on top of that, build solutions that will help people, especially in the health sector, for example.
Mm,
Find solutions to cancer, find solutions to deadly diseases, find solutions to those little problems that we have not been able to overcome as humans today. So that would be my focus, to be honest with you, ensuring that we live better lives. We live peaceful lives, we live long lives and fulfilled lives. So that would be my number one thing to do with
mm.
that magic wand.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, if I want to take it to a narrow approach of improving the agriculture, then how your AI can help in improving the life of a farmer who is based
Hmm.
in Nigeria.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, um, hmm. Sadly, there isn't a lot of data being collected, Nigeria is a wonderful country with lots of opportunities uh, in the agricultural sector. Um, but how much data do we really have, and how much data have we been able to collect? Because for AI to work, you need those data points, right? Um, uh, you need the data to be able to build out the solution, right? So it's never too late. Today can be the day we'll start doing those things in the right direction. So if we can get enough data, then we can build solutions, beautiful solutions for the agricultural sector, solutions that will help alleviate the food deficits in the country, uh, crash the prices of staple foods, and even uh, create opportunities for farmers, uh, maybe even remove the middlemen and make the
Mm,
cost of food even more expensive. So all those things are possible, but do we have the data? Uh, do we have the ability to do these things with the kind of information we have now? How much of that is usable? Is
mm,
it because before you can use data, you need to have it cleaned, because there's a lot of information, but how much of it is usable? So those are the kind of things you need to first of all look into before you say you can even build out anything. But there's a lot of hope. I know that there's a lot of companies and startups that are looking in that direction right now. IEEE, for example, I know that they had the chapter in Nigeria is using AI and drone technology to look
mm,
to create solutions for farmers in ensuring that weeds and deadly pests
mm.
don't eat up the crops and things like that. So I know that there's a lot of things going on right now, but how are those things effective right now? There's still a long way to go. We need a lot of data to be able to solve those problems.
Rightly said. And yes, data is the new fuel, new
Yeah.
oil, and
Yes.
definitely every patch or every region has a different requirement. But yes, you rightly
Hmm.
mentioned this insects, the middleman, and
Yeah.
all these type of increasing the waste of productivity.
Yeah.
It's going to create a huge impact to the life of a farmer. Uh,
Yeah.
Africa, every time I'm focusing on Africa, but Africa is a youth continent, right? So,
Yeah.
and when I say youth, then there's a lot of aspiring leaders which is coming. What is the message which you want to give it to them?
The what? No, sorry.
For the youth, the youth which are going, who are becoming a young leaders. So what type
Yes.
of message you want to give to these aspiring leaders?
Wow. Hmm. I would say to the youth, um, don't give up on your dreams. That's one thing. And I would say that be focused. A lot of youth today, they they want to achieve, right? But there's so much noise, um, a lot of distraction. Um, you need to be able to be laser focused, in achieving your dream. So if you want to be a leader, you need to know how to um, uh, keep away those noise. Make sure that you are laser focused in your dream and you're determined to reach where you want to be. Make sure you have people you're talking to, like other leaders that you aspire to be like. You have mentors, people that can guide you, advise you. Those things might seem old school, but they are real. They work. I have mentors that I still talk to, and I think you cannot take away the place of mentors in growth,
Mm.
So I would say to the youth that keep your laser focus, have people talking to you, and you keep talking to people, have mentors, and keep away the noise.
Important one, because today the youth get distracted very
Oh,
frequently,
yes.
and with
Yeah.
the fake and deep fake
Deep fake,
entities and
social
social
media.
media,
Yeah.
it's a boon
Yeah.
as well as is a
hmm
cause of a disaster also. Uh, but yes, that's where I now connect the dots that why you're talking about the ethical AI or responsible AI, because that's where if the guidance, if the direction is not correct, then definitely this youth
hmm
who is struggling to get the employment
Oh, yeah.
check, yes, they will be
Yes.
easily distracted, and that can be dangerous for any nation.
That's right.
Right. Now, important point from here, the perspective here is that those people who wants to move to secure a better future, right? Within the Africa itself, let's say, then what will be the guru mantra for them, or who want to become, let's say, entrepreneur for the sake of discussion. So
hmm
what will be your thoughts and your guidance to these people,
Who want to be entrepreneurs?
entrepreneurs?
Hmm. Well, it's for me, it's simple. You have to be laser focused. Focus is it. In all my career, I've tried to be that person, that example that people can point to and say, he intended being this and he actually got to that place. So, um, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be hardworking. You have to have a goal, and you need mentors. You need people to hold your hand and advise you. You need to read a lot of books. You need to try a lot of things because in entrepreneurship, your first try doesn't have will probably fail. That's the
Mm,
truth. And you need to keep trying and trying and trying and trying again and never give up. Uh, because if Thomas Edison gave up on researching the light bulb, we wouldn't have lights on today. So you never give up. You never give up because you fail the first time, the second time, or the thousandth time doesn't mean that you are not an achiever, because you never know. The 101 time will be the success that you've been waiting for. So my advice is keep your head straight, never give up, and always have a mentor by your side.
mm. A very, very important message, because the
That's
failure
right.
is uh, unavoidable. The only thing
Oh,
which you can
yes.
do is fail fast, fail more
Exactly.
time, fail fast,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
stick with your thoughts only, because you will get a lot of pushback every time.
Yes.
And
Exactly. Yeah. 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 People will say all sorts of things, and if you don't look past that, you will never achieve what you want to achieve. You have to look past what people say about you, and you have to bury those feelings, because if you take them to heart, those are the things that will hurt you the most. So you have to, like I said, look past the noise, be laser focused, and never give up. So you will fail over and over again, but never to try.
mm, uh, thank you for bringing this important message, and which is
Mm,
coming directly from you. You are a live example that how you move from the one continent to the another one, and I
hmm.
can really imagine the challenges
Oh,
which you have
yes.
faced and which you are still
Yes.
facing, right? Which cannot be described over the talks as well. But
Mm,
so thank you, Babasola, for for your time. I know it's the discussion can go for a longer time, but yes,
yeah.
in the interest of time and your availability, thank you so much for giving the
Thank you.
guidance.
Thank you, Deepak.
This is very much needed for today's generation who's actually dreaming but not doing. So,
True, true, true. I have a book that I'm writing right now, The Tech Coach. Um, Hopefully I would get it published in a couple of months. In that book, I try to see, I want upcoming youth that want to be technology experts to use that book as a workbook, to
mm,
use it to guide themselves through that journey of being a technology expert and someone that's focused on a certain type of tech. So I hope that will be a huge impact in the lives of people, and that's one thing I look forward to sharing with everyone in a couple of
and
months.
you can launch that book on the Value Seller platform,
That'll be
which can reach
perfect.
to the thousands of the global professionals.
That'll be
That's a
perfect. Yeah,
small contribution from our side to for your
hmm.
success and for the entrepreneurs as well as for the youth.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
But thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Babasola, for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Thank you, Deepak. Yep.
And for the audience, until
Hope to
next
see you
time,
again.
this is Deepak Bajaj signing off. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.